How are you guys doing today? This is Taper John. We are going to actually start a kind of a little thing here. I'll just give you a brief heads up. Okay, Saturday mornings I do a wake and bake. That's pretty much for our hippie family who actually is, you know, here for the music. And on Sunday mornings, I want to add for fellow YouTubers and creators where we hang out, but I'm also going to play some tunes and I'm going to call it Sunday Morning Hangouts Going Down. I wonder if this sounds anything like Johnny Cash. I'm wondering about that one. Actually, it's a Chris Christopherson tune. But yeah, get my point? Okay. So, anyways, let's get on with the show. We have a little special treat that was sent to me via mail, the old-fashioned way. So, we're going to start off with this. Enjoy. If you got something to say it. Okay? So let's try this. What? Hang on here. Oh, man. M4A. Well, I guess I can't do what I wanted. Darn it. Ain't that weird? Are these all Apple products? Ooh. I'm not liking this. Okay, well, I guess we gotta put some tunes on here. Until I figure out what's going on here. I do apologize for this little inconvenience. Yeah, I do apologize for this little inconvenience here. I just opened it up. I assumed I could play it. Hey, TCM Drone, how's it going today? Well, thanks for hitting the like button. I appreciate that. Okay. Sorry, I'm also doing a couple things here at once. I'm trying to get some tunes to work that I received via USB drive. So, no, that was weird. They're all in an M4 format. So that must be a Mac version. Darn it. So let me see what I can find for a show tonight or this morning. So, like I said in the beginning of the stream, I decided I want to do Sunday mornings. And it's going to be a hangout slash music. It's going to be for my music followers, and it's also going to be for us YouTube creators, the YouTube community. And on Sundays, I'll be using StreamYard, as you can see right up here. I'm using StreamYard, and it's pretty much like a community kind of an app where we can do like a collaboration. We can have a few people show up on the same time, and we can actually have a conversation and see each other's faces. So that's a good kind of a thing. And on Saturday mornings, when I do my wake and bake, that's using a different OBS, and that's pretty much when I put on my graphics and I just stream it and pop in. And that's more for the music. Just listen. This is the morning gossip session. So Saturday morning Streamlabs, Sunday mornings StreamYard will be more interactive on Sundays, and I'm thinking about doing an evening show for us YouTube creators and music lovers, probably using StreamYard. Might call that something special and unique also. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So I don't know what I'm going to play now. I kind of like screwed my plan up. So let's see what I can find as an alternate. Handy. Piper Road. I can do Piper Road. Let's do it. So how's TCM Drone doing? Let's crank this up a little bit. This is Piper Road Spring Band from the summer. And Piper Road Spring Band, you will enjoy. I've enjoyed the first time I've ever heard them, and they always play a couple tunes for me. Isn't that special? I want you. I want you. All right, so forgive me if I'm silent for a moment or two.
honey, I want you. Now all my fathers, they're gone down, because they live without it. All their daughters put me down, but I don't think about it. Well, I went to the Queen of Spades and spoke with my chambermaid. She knows that I am not afraid to look at her. She is good to me, and there's nothing that she doesn't see. She knows what I like to be, but it doesn't matter.
Ooh, we got 4 of us watching. Cool. Let me guess. TCM Drone. I have a feeling Linda's watching. Linda Lee. Sorry about that.
All their daughters put me down, but I don't think about it. Oh, you're dancing child in his Chinese suit. He spoke to me and I took his flute. I know I wasn't very cute to him, but I did it because he lied. Because he took you for a ride. Because time was on his side. I want you, I want you, I want you, so baby, honey, I want you, I want you, I want you, so baby, honey, I want you.
See, I told you they always play a tune or two for me.
Gone are the days when the ox fall down. Dig up the yoke and plow the field. Gone are the days when the lady said, please, little Jack Jones, don't you come on to me. 1920 when he went to the bar, he drank to the dregs of a whiskey jar. 1930 when the war came, he made his way south when I came. Red, red, red indeed. The bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder, the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man is getting on. Delilah Jones was the mother of 12. 2 times over,
And the rest were sins.
Redneck boys only actors. Sound of the thunder, the rain pouring down, like the old man is getting on.
Hey, Music Chatter, how's it going, man?
Daddy made whiskey and he made it well. Cost $2 and it burned like hell. I couldn't hit me just to find
Thanks for stopping in again.
one bottle and two.
This is Piper Road Spring Band. August 16th, 2019, in Adams Community Theater in Wisconsin. I'm doing fine. This is going to be, I'm going to see if I can start doing this on a weekly thing. I do the Saturday morning Wake and Bake show using Streamlabs OBS. I think I should turn the music down for that, huh, when I chat. But yeah, what's going on here Sunday mornings? I'm going to call it Sunday morning going down. Sunday morning hangout going down. Pretty much Johnny Cash, kind of like a thing. Actually, Chris Christopherson. I always say Johnny Cash, sorry. Chris Christopherson kind of a thing, you know. But this is going to be like an interaction between YouTubers and us music lovers. So it's going to be like a group interaction. We can pop other guests on here as well. And on Saturdays, I'll be using Streamlabs. On Sundays, I'll be using StreamYard. So StreamYard is more of an interactive. So what we'll do is, be an interactive on Sundays, and Saturdays I will pretty much just play tunes. And we can chat versus the chat room. But on Sundays we can bring guests on board, and I'll play music in the background so we don't have too much dead air time. Because I'm not that much of a talker. I can ramble on, but if I don't have nothing to say, I don't say nothing. So you use StreamYard also. Okay, cool. And Linda Lee is here, but she's one of those Facebook Messenger types. So we do have actually a few people here, and I'm glad that like 5 of you are here this morning already. That is pretty cool. Well, now we're back down to 4. So until I have more to come up with and say, let's crank the music up. If you guys have anything to say, bring her up. So let's turn it up. Chirping Cricket LP recently. I'm not sure if I know who Chirping Cricket is. I suppose you need this information, huh? Gotcha.
I know I ought to leave this young thing alone. In the
And we can smoke over here. I'm going to. That's true. I know how people, the needles. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Well, we got to do something about my chair. $57. That was raw. Ooh, we got 6 and 7 viewers. Ain't that cool? Blues in the house. I love Working Man's Dead. Is probably one of my favorite ones in the studio. Well, it seems like I get more people on a Sunday. Maybe I should move my Saturday morning wake and bake to Sundays too. Yep, I'm turning it down for a bit. Like I said in the beginning, I'll remind us every now and then. Saturday morning wake and bake shows is going to be 95% for the music. I'll be using Streamlabs OBS for Saturday mornings. And That's pretty much just listen to the music, do your thing while you listen to the music. That's what Saturday mornings are going to be. So Sunday mornings, like I said, I'm going to start this. Today is the first day I'm actually starting this. Last week I think I played a little bit, but it's nothing official. But today I'm going to try this on a weekly basis. Saturdays, wake and bake. Sunday mornings, we'll use StreamYard. I'll play music to eliminate the dead air, but we can also have a YouTuber, creator, hangout. We can have a music lover hangout and the hippie hangout. So Sunday mornings is going to be interactive with all of us, with all my followers. And we're going to call that Sunday morning hangout going down. So we'll be using StreamYard. If you guys need to come up on the screen, we can have, like I said, we can have it interactive using StreamYard. And here we go. And we can have a group session, chit chat. We can play with all of us on the screen even. So think about this. This will be interactive. If you guys want to hop on, there's my email. Normally I don't give that out. Only on archive, but not on YouTube. So check it out. If it interests you, that's what the plan is. Let's just see how it goes, and if it turns out well, okay, then we'll keep it up. We'll go with the flow on it, but we'll try it for a few weeks. All right, Music Chatter, you have a good one. Enjoy your albums. Peace, man. Thanks for stopping by. Spread the word. So that's what the plan of attack is. So if nobody wants to join up, send me an email. If you want to get on screen with us, that is definitely fine. I just opened up my email. And so far, nobody wants to email me. Fine. All right. Sorry. I still have some old-fashioned people that would still like to chat with me via Facebook. That's fine, too. I accept both. I just have to walk between screens. Not a problem. But, yeah. That's what Sunday mornings are going to be. If you just want to listen to the music and don't want to, you can do that too, just like we do on Saturday mornings. That's totally fine. We're just spreading more music. That's all. I did receive, me and Robbie are kind of like swapping USB drives from our collection, and I'm getting some stuff from her as well. I will have to communicate with her. I had Gordon Lightfoot all planned out for us this morning, and apparently I have to reformat because she's an Apple, I am Windows, so I gotta figure this one out. So I will have to touch base with her on that. And I don't know if my Trader's Little Helper will reformat that in the proper format. So I'm not sure how that's going to play out. So I'll see what she can do on her end. I'll figure that out. That's not a problem. Other than that, I'll turn the music up until you guys want to talk. Sound good? I'm checking my email if you guys want to join. Like I said, if you guys want to join the screen, we can do, I think with me on the free version, I think we can do 2 people on here. But I also have a green room, so we can always switch. So think about that. Let's be interactive in the chat, or we can be interactive here. It's a choice. That's the pleasure of using StreamYard today. Personally, from what I've noticed using StreamYard, I don't think the audio is as good as it does compared to Streamlabs. So, just to give you a heads up on that, that's one difference I've noticed already using this versus Streamlabs and OBS. I'm funny. I didn't know I was funny. I was trying to be serious this time. Really? Anyways, let's turn the music up for a bit until somebody wants to talk. Yes, I do believe that was. I know there's a couple of original tunes in this from this band too.
It's great to be with you here. This is our 46th year playing music together. I wrote straight down.
Billy.
And myself started the band back in 1973, and we're still going, and we're hoping to keep going. We're glad to have you here with us.
Hi, Mary.
So, that's all.
You're up early.
Let's feature Mr. Mark Henry, the newest member of the White Rose Band. He used to play for Going on Bluegrass Boys for many years and decided to make a move up.
Yes, did you hear that correctly? That's Mark Emery. He played for Bill Monroe for 8 years.
Right now, I'd like for you to do something that's pretty important, which would be to start this song. Okay, ready?
Paper John has mail.
More details. All right, so all you have to do is just snap along. It's really easy. You could say it's a. Change of a nickel. Ain't got no bounce in my shoe. Ain't got no fancy bitches. I ain't got nothing but the blues. Ain't got no coffee.
Mary, do you remember this band? Janet is awake, but she's doing her chores, I believe, and she's enjoying her day off. And Linda Lee, meet Mary. That's my darling ex-wife. She's the Dylan head. I don't know where Mr. Graphic is.
When trumpets blare, my hair, just can't let it come down. Music is happy, I can't get happy. Since my head was sweet, I left town. Ain't got no rest in my soul. Ain't got no feelings to prove. Ain't got no feelings to
He does actually design bumper stickers.
I ain't got nothing but to lose.
Ah, that's why I'm going between 6 and 7. So you guys need to know the difference between the Streamlabs and StreamYard. Okay, hang on, let me turn the music down so you can hear me chat. The difference between StreamYard and Streamlabs. Streamlabs is an OBS studio, and it's installed on your laptop, your computer, your desktop, and it's basically your own little built-in studio, and it's got plenty of features. And it's going to their server, and then it's going straight to YouTube. And StreamYard is cloud based. So you just go click on your browser window, open up a browser, open up Streamlab. If I sent you a link, then you go there. So nothing is basically on your computer, but it's all up in the cloud, and you're broadcasting from StreamYard. Hey, TCM Drone, how's it going? Nice
How's
to
it
meet you.
going?
That's cool. Nice to see you finally.
Uh,
How's the
glad
music?
you're on here.
How's the music?
Meaning to get on and chat with him some, but
Is the music
I
too loud?
has to play sometime. Give me just a second. I'm trying to get my chat up.
Okay. I turned the music down a little lower. Oh, welcome to Taper John.
Well,
Where are you from again? I forget.
I am from South Carolina.
Ah, South Carolina. So then you should like my tunes.
Yeah. Back back in the day, I used to listen to a lot of that. I used to love some bluegrass,
All right. I
but
love.
I sort of got switched over. I've always liked the old rock, Eagles, Boston, Journey, that stuff.
Uh,
Here recently, I got into some of the more modern, heavier rock. But can't never pass up some good old bluegrass.
I like keeping it traditional and can't forget the roots that we come from. That's why I like it. I don't have to be wowed every night by everybody. I can just sit there and it's like, okay, I'm just enjoying this. I think Ernest Tubb said that once. If you play more than 2 strings on a guitar, you're showing off.
That's about it. So I play the guitar a little bit. I've been a drummer for 40 some odd years now.
Oh, okay.
But here the past 3 years, maybe 4, I picked up the guitar a little bit.
Yeah, I don't play
Uh,
nothing myself. That's why I do what I do. I figure that's my talent.
yeah. But back in my younger days, I was in several bands. Had my own band at one time. But fortunately, that didn't last long because my lead guitarist, he couldn't get on stage sober. And that just wasn't working out. So I didn't mind the drinking. I drank myself then.
Oh, I like mine, but
But
now my body says no more.
but when you drink that much and you don't know what you're doing on stage,
Yeah, you're just
and you're
making a
falling down, you're tripping, or getting sick and up choking,
and you're making a fool of yourself.
just didn't work out. So
I hear that. I've seen that happen before. That used to annoy me when would hear bands cut themselves down. They'd sit there and the drunker you get, the better I sound. And it's like, oh, that's really that makes me want to go out and listen to you some more. Oh,
some of them you'd have to be drunk to listen to them.
that's true too. So, what are we all going to chat about today?
I'm open to about anything. I love my music. I'm also a droner.
And you got your own channel too, right? I don't know if I subscribe to you yet.
Yeah, I've got my own drone channel.
Okay.
I'm just now stepping into the FPV world drone, so I'm in the process of learning how to fly FPV.
Ah. Yes, I'm learning some of these abbreviations too, hanging out with Jim and you guys over there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm understanding a little bit of that now. That's pretty cool.
but if I can figure out how to switch cameras,
If you knew how to switch cameras, what?
if I can figure out how to switch my cameras,
Oh,
got
okay.
2 cameras hooked up. I'll show you. Well, there's all my drones. As I say, figure out how to work this camera
Oh my God, you got
and the
all.
drones.
Oh, cool.
But on the other side,
The heavy metaler.
I got my guitar, I got my sound system, I got 2 amps, several guitars, got 2 bass guitars down at the end that my oldest son plays. And all the names you see on the wall,
Mm-hmm.
my wife actually hand painted every one.
Oh, that's cool.
She is an
Good artwork.
extremely good artist. So
I like how you got your drones organized on the little tool board.
yeah, I had to get them up, organize them, so I wouldn't be stepping and standing and sitting on top of them.
And it looks
My
good.
wife actually,
It actually looks good inside of the display case as well.
thank you.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, my wife went and bought me the pegboards and hooks. And so,
So she's into drones too?
well, not particularly.
Not
She don't fly.
she just
She
accepts
just
you.
buys them. She buys them for me, but she don't fly.
She she lets you enjoy your passion basically.
Yeah, I let her enjoy hers. She lets me enjoy mine,
That is sweet.
and it works. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it actually works for me nowadays. And Linda Lee's having network issues with her internet connection, so she'd be popping in and out. And she's also doing private chats with me on Facebook, so I'm communicating both ways. So bear with me on that, everybody who's watching. Boy, I'm having a good turnout this morning watching live here. Wow, this is pretty cool. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I think I peaked out at 8 people already this morning. My Saturday show doesn't turn out this good. It's pretty good. Thanks. I appreciate that all.
Trying to get my chat situated here. I used to have 2 monitors. I
And
put my chat on one and the 5 on the other. Well, both monitors got in my way. So now I'm trying to put it all on one screen and I'm still.
it's actually hard because I like to monitor myself. This way I know how much of a delay I have. So it's nice to actually have 2 screens.
Yeah.
And when I did my Cisco course, that was the easiest way to do my homework when I took my networking courses.
Yeah.
So I can't live without 2 screens.
I enjoyed it having 2 screens, but my desk just ain't that big. I mean, it's big, but it ain't that big. I've got my soldering station set up on my desk. I got drone controllers, all kinds of stuff. So I run out of room. I had to get rid of something, so the monitor went.
And Blue's having a big delay from TV to phone. I'm wondering if that would have to be Blue's probably bandwidth. Because right now I'm good. No, I actually have 2 monitors, Mary. I have the laptop here, and I also have it spliced into my TV, 36-inch TV. It'd be nice to have one more, but I can survive on 2.
Barry, thank you for the comments on my displays. My shirt. That's another one of my favorites.
I was
Guns N'
wondering,
Roses.
I was wondering whose shirt she was commenting on.
Oh, I think it was probably mine. I don't know. Might be your pink hoodie.
It might be my pink hoodie. No, she already knows about the pink hoodie. So she must have been talking about your shirt. So Mary, yes, TCM drone I met over on Mr. Graphics, Jim's channel.
Yes.
What's on my desk?
I sit and listen to his broadcast a lot. I won't get on there and say much. But I'm usually always there lurking.
Yeah, why don't you say much over there?
Usually I'm tied up working on a drone or
Oh, okay.
doing some soldering.
So you listen to the chat stuff basically then while you're working, while my followers, yes. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I also work on guitars. I do my own setups from bare nothing to ready to play. And I set the intonation up, string height, everything. So these times I might have a guitar down here in front of me.
So it sounds like you spend a lot of time in the man cave.
I'll be honest with you, my bedroom is right beside me. If I'm not in bed, I'm sitting right here. The living room area and the other bedrooms, I might walk through the door to go into the living room about once a week. And that's to go in and grab something to drink if my daughter's not here. But if my daughter's here, she usually brings me something to drink.
Oh, ain't that sweet? I think you're a little touched being spoiled there.
Oh, I'm spoiled. That's for dang sure. I've got I got some pretty bad health issues. I'm actually in a wheelchair about 90% of the time.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Uh, and if I can get up and walk, but I can't walk far.
Bad
Got
back.
my knees and my hips
Oh, okay.
giving out. So between my daughter and my wife, I'm spoiled.
Well, everybody needs somebody. That's definitely helpful. That's pretty cool that they're willing to do that too.
My daughter, uh, she takes care of all my medication. Uh, every night at 11 o'clock, she comes in, wakes me up if I'm asleep, checks my sugar, gives me my insulin. And if I do it myself, she thinks I'm mad at her. She pouts for 3 days.
And
So I just let her do it.
so
You
you got
know,
diabetes too. Oh yeah, I suppose they want to feel helpful. I guess that's pretty cool.
yeah.
You give her the guilt trip.
She just after one of my first major visits in the hospital, after I finally got to come home for a little over a month, ever since then they don't want me to do that. Because that one particular visit, I stayed in the coma for 12 days.
Oh wow.
Uh, I got emphysema and COPD. And I wound up catching double pneumonia. So they had to put me in coma for 12 days. And 5 out of them 12 days, they had to go in and literally pressure wash my lungs to get all the gunk out of my lungs because I couldn't breathe. My oxygen had dropped down in the 60s. Uh, so since then, they don't want me to do
Oh,
that. I
I'm sorry to hear
have
all that.
oxygen on 24/7. Uh, but due to my lung exercises, my therapy, and all that, I've got now where I don't have to have oxygen, which is a good thing.
And I'm not sure Blue's PMing me. Uh, she wants to know what your channel name is. That's TCM Drone.
Yeah, let me type something in the chat and they can be able to click on it.
And I think I can only do 2 people at a time here, so we'll come and go as we can. So stand by, Blue.
If she wants to come in for a minute, I'll go to the green room. I need to grab me a nice cold one anyway. So
Well, that's up to you. It doesn't matter to me. So,
yeah, go ahead and stick her in there for a minute, and
all right, I can
I'm
do
gonna
that.
run to the refrigerator.
All right, you run to the refrigerator and we'll be right back.
All right.
How do I get them to the green room? There we go. Okay, I'm back. Hang on. Ah, 7 Beers is playing. All right. We got TCM Drone is back. And we're just waiting on Blue to come over. I just sent you an email. You should be able to get a link soon. So, What are you drinking? I'm having caffeine water.
Well, I'm actually having something I haven't drank in 25 years.
Moonshine? Oh, Coors
Beer.
Light. Too bloody close to the water.
Well, I said I haven't drank alcohol in 25 years. Uh, past few days I just got the urge. I wanted me a nice cold one every once in a while. So
And actually, if you got diabetes, yes, it's not a good thing, but it's also my stepdad used to get like really tipsy after like 2 or 3 beers because of his diabetes. So he was like lightweight, kept his tolerance low.
well, my tolerance is pretty high. Uh, but in a way, it helps my diabetes because the more that I can urinate, the more that my body flushes
Yep.
out this extra sugar that my body that it don't want to take care of. Because your extra sugar and everything actually urinated out. So
Yeah.
drink you
Beer does.
drink a couple beers a day, you clean your system out a little more.
Yeah. That's pretty much that does work because the beer does make you go, but it also dehydrates you, and that's why you should always add water with it.
Well,
But
I don't have a bottle here with me, but I normally do have a little bottle of water.
but Coors Light is a watered down beer anyway, so
It is. That's why I went with Coors. I didn't want nothing strong, after not drinking for 25 years. I figured one beer might get me slobbering drunk, but it didn't.
I thought you guys down in the south below the Bible Belt, I thought alcohol was not allowed on Sundays.
Well, it all depends on what you want to believe, what you want to go by.
Okay.
Uh,
You can't go to the bars, but you can drink a beer at home.
yeah, there you go. Hey, they drank wine back in the biblical days, so what's wrong with a beer?
Nothing. I mean, I was brought up and raised Catholic, so you know how that goes. It's like, okay, you can't do this, you can't do that, but
Yeah.
you can confess your sins, and then you can go back and do it all over again on Monday and, and Sunday
Now,
confess again.
uh,
So it's like, what's the point?
well, I'm a Baptist, but I don't. Once saved, always saved. But I don't do anything else wrong. I stay at home 99% of the time. Only time I ever leave my house is to go to my doctor's and back. Uh,
Hey, look at this. I can do 3 at a time.
but I hit my vape every once in a while. I don't smoke. I quit smoking cigarettes 3 years ago
Oh,
due to my due to my lung issue situation.
I do both.
I wished I could, but it's not legal here yet.
It's not legal here either.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, Blue, how you doing?
Hi, Blue.
I'm
Welcome to
good.
the chat.
Thank you. I have diabetes too, so I know all about what you're talking about.
It's it can be rough at times, yeah. But I went with it for probably 4 years, and they kept saying I was pre-diabetic, pre-diabetic. Every time I went into the hospital or they done blood tests, you're pre-diabetic. Well, I finally got my family physician to run an A1C, and about 2 days later, he calls me back. We're calling you in a prescription for some insulin and metformin. My A1C was 11 something, and they want it under 7. So mine was over 11. And but now the last A1C I had run, it was barely over a 7. So it's a whole lot better. But
My stepdad had to do the shot. My mom had just had to do the pills, so hers was minor.
I'm having to do both.
Well, you do both.
I have to take the pill twice a day and shot once a day. Yep, there you go.
Got two. Those are my shots.
Oh, geez, and here I am. I'm the sweet tooth. I eat tons of sugar. I drink soda, and I don't have a touch of the diabetes yet. I'm surprised. Hey, guess who's in the house?
Who?
Mr. Jim. How
Mr.
you
Jim.
doing there, Jim?
Hey, Jim, how's it going? Welcome to the chat.
Can you bring him up too?
I don't know if I could do 4.
I think you can do 6.
I don't have to. I only got the free, so I thought there was a limit on the free.
The free, if I'm not mistaken, she's right. I think you can do up to 6.
I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
It said when I was coming in, you could get 6.
All right. Jim, I send you a link as well.
Try to cover this up so nobody can report me. Oh, excuse me for
You're
a
cool.
minute.
You're cool, man. You're cool. It's legal here in Wisconsin. And Mary, yes, Mary is a CNA, and she specializes in assisted living and Alzheimer patients. So, yes, she deals with diabetes on a daily basis. Yeah, now I cover up blue. Ah.
So I've dealt with a lot of friends that had diabetes. About 7 years ago, I lost one of my best friends. Started out, he had to have his feet removed.
Good Lord.
Then they removed his bottom part of his legs up above the knee, both legs. And 3 weeks later, he was gone. And it kicked in and just eat him up. I mean, I said his fingers was turning black. I was about to have to amputate his hands.
Oh, his hands. Normally it starts off by the big toe.
He lost both legs up above the knee before he passed away. And if he hadn't passed away when he did, they was going to take both hands. So that's how bad diabetes can get.
Yeah,
So
I know.
which he didn't take care of his, and I wished he had if he may still be here, but he pretty well eat what he wanted. He drank what he wanted. Half the time he didn't take his medication. He would forget. Next thing you know, it kicked in, and well, when it did, it wasn't nice. So I make sure I take care of myself. I said, people say, well, you got, diabetes, and here you are drinking a beer. Like you said, I call it Colorado Kool-Aid because it's about all it is. I mean, I'd have to drink a 12-pack, before I could get tipsy enough to say I drink it. It's just, it helps flush my kidneys. So therefore, that's a plus on my diabetes because it helps flush the extra sugar and everything out of my body. And my doctor even, a couple beers a day ain't gonna kill nobody.
Actually, a couple beers a day is actually good for you.
Yeah, I said it flushes your kidneys out. Keeps your part of your insides flushed, clean, and that's good for you.
Yeah, I gave up the beer though, and I went to this, and this makes me urinate every 20 minutes.
I've been trying to find that. I'm gonna have to get my wife to go online, I reckon, and special order. I've been looking because that's how I get my caffeine.
Oh, so you're not a coffee drinker either?
Oh, Yeah.
Oh, you
She
drink.
fit too.
Oh my God, you're as bad as me.
Oh.
You know
So what's
more.
your water, John?
What was that?
What's your water stuff? It said water Joe?
Yes,
What is it? Caffeine water or something?
yes, 70 milligrams of caffeine.
Oh wow. Never seen it before.
And yeah, my dentist told me that back in like the early 2000s, and I laughed at him because I never heard of it either. He goes, "Your teeth are bad because you drink soda. One soda with a meal, that is it." It's like, really? I don't drink coffee. He goes, "Drink caffeine water." And I ended up trying it. I found it in a store once, and I tried it. And I'll never forget the first time I tried it. My hair tingled. It was like a pure morphine buzz. It was like,
Oh,
and I used to have kidney stones ever since I was 18 and
Oh,
19. I used to have kidney stones all the time because I drank nothing but soda and tea. And with my tea, I would dose sugar and honey in it. And I had kidney stone attacks ever since. But when I started this Water Joe back in 2005, something like that, I haven't had attacks since.
well,
I
that's
got
good.
a
That's
I got a medicine bottle in there. I might get it here in a minute and show you. Talking kidney stones. I had to be cystoscoped. Uh, I had one so big it wouldn't pass. And about 3 weeks after I was able to take the catheter out, all them busted up pieces come out. Well, one piece was still pretty big.
so they had.
I'm not going to go into gory details, but it took my wife and a pair of tweezers.
Oh.
Oh,
I've got it and several more in a medicine bottle in there. I keep for keepsakes because
It's an Odie, not an innie.
it it got so far and lodged, and it was painful. So
Huh?
I told my wife, I said, "Do whatever you got to do." So she got a pair of tweezers, and I'll leave the imagination up to there.
take care of it.
No, I don't want to hear it. I don't
But
even.
Good
now
wife.
that's been started Idaho. What'd you say?
I said good wife.
Oh yeah, I got an awesome wife. I have to admit. To do that, yeah.
I would have needed about 14 Coors Lights and probably 10 shots of morphine or Demerol before you put the tweezers up there.
Well, it was a pleasure. But say the least, she got it. Oh, I think the neighbors thought she was murdering me, but she got it.
Yeah.
That's been about 6 years ago. I haven't had it done since.
Well, that's
But
good.
they said that mine was due to uh, drinking too much milk, too much protein.
Oh, calcium.
I was drinking them. I drank a gallon of milk a day. I love milk. I ain't had a glass of milk in several years now due to that. But I was drinking milk and drinking high protein shakes. So due to the protein and the calcium combined together, and the rest.
That's good to know. That's good to know. I did not know that.
Yes.
Because we're supposed to eat a lot of meat.
Well, just the protein isn't that bad. When you make that much protein with that much calcium, the extra's got to go somewhere and do something, so it turns into stone. I
Oh
lost my
man.
gallbladder the same way. My gallbladder set up gangrene and exploded. Uh, it built up so many gallstones until it literally set up gangrene and exploded. They had to do emergency surgery, get all that cleaned out. And they said it was also due to the protein and the calcium. So, several things, if you research it, there's several different things that can cause kidney stones. or gallstone. So all depends on what your body itself can handle, what it can process, what it can't process. Everybody's body is different. All
I remember being dehydrated in the Navy for 4 days. And when I peed, finally, I had to bring a strainer with me. And it fell through the strainer. And he had to actually dig it out of the toilet. It's like, how could you find it if it fell through the strainer? He goes, we got it. It was microscopic. You definitely had kidney stones. But they were ready to helo me off my ship and bring me over to the carrier. And it's like, no. I don't want to do this in the middle of the ocean. And all of a sudden, the next day, I just peed it out. That was one of the worst times. And then one time, I think back home, I ended up walking to the emergency room. I was in a cold sweat. I was white as a pillar ghost. Gave the nurses my wallet and said, here's my ID, here's my insurance card, give me 10 cc's morphine or Demerol, and we'll talk. Well, they looked at me and they go, well, we got to check your blood pressure. We got to see what's wrong. I'm telling you what's fucking wrong. I said, if you take 3 more minutes, these pillows on this bed here are going to be thrown at you. Within 5 minutes, they did all their little stat checks and everything. We think you're under kidney stones. And it's like, I told you that. Well, we didn't know if you were some kind of a junkie. No, I'm a pot smoking hippie. I am not a junkie. I know what's wrong. I know my body. But yeah, I've been with the diabetes crowd, me and Mary both. So I relate to you guys, and you guys have my empathy and my sympathy.
I say you got a lot of different elements that gets people different ways.
Everybody's different. Everybody's got their ache and pain, I guess.
That's like myself now. If you see my face, I'm normally half the size. Right now, I'm so swelled up with fluid until my eyes, about swelled shut themselves, just due to the fluid. Because my body won't process certain things, and it reacts different ways.
Mary says cheese and yogurt are good snacks.
Cheese I can handle.
Yogurt you can't.
Yogurt, my wife and my daughter and my youngest son loves it. First time I tried it, it tasted like clabbered milk. I ain't eat it.
Oh, so it messes with
They say that certain yogurts, certain blends, certain taste is good. But I keep going back to that same old first experience. Just can't do it. That's like people that drink buttermilk. I ain't touching that stuff. I used to see my grandpa dip his cornbread in buttermilk and then chug the buttermilk. And
I like whole milk. I'm not sure if I was ever really a buttermilk fan. Even 2% or low fat milk is like water to me. It's like, well, this ain't milk.
Yep.
So, and the only milk I drink nowadays is pretty much just chocolate milk, and that's it. So
That's
Jim didn't
good.
want to join us, huh? God darn Jim didn't want to join us. Oh,
he
by the way,
says he's eating.
oh, he was eating? Oh, I missed that part. Sorry. And I added you to my list of people to hang out with, TCM also. So
Appreciate that.
I subscribed to you.
I subscribed to you a couple of days ago, I think it was.
I believe you did. I do remember. And I
I
apologize.
wouldn't ring you back.
I'm always a day late and a dollar short. I always got like 6 things going on in my head, and I always get to somebody a couple days later. So I Don't
Yeah,
take that
I
personally when I'm a couple days late.
didn't understand that.
I think someone pointed that out to me one time. There's reality time and there's deadhead time. And a deadhead is always like naturally a couple hours late. Maybe a day or two. And I find that to be somewhat true. Oh, I really don't see too much of a lag today either.
I'm not I'm
Got
not really watching the lag, but as far as it goes to regular stream, things seem to be running smooth.
Yeah. I like monitoring it this way. I can see on two screens the actual stream and see what Mary and Jim and whoever else is watching actually sees. That's always good to know. Wow, I can't believe the turnout I'm having today. This is pretty awesome.
Yeah, 5 people.
And I got music. How am I doing on music? Ooh, we just finished set 1. Oh, I've been on here for over an hour. Okay. I'll go to set 2. Ta-da!
Well, I appreciate you letting me come on, hang out with you.
Well, I appreciate you guys. That's why I felt sorry for Jim for the longest time. It's like, how can you sit here for 2 hours and talk? I
Yeah.
can't do that more than 5 minutes. I ramble on Rose and I feel like I'm talking nonsense.
That's why I do very few live. But I've actually got one on my channel now that's, I think it's less than 30 minutes. I just wanted to talk to people about drone antennas. So I got on live, got the information I needed. Thank you. See you later. Bye. Closed out and went on my way. But ain't no way I could sit there and just talk. I'd have people sending me death messages or something. Death
Well,
threat.
I know there's a couple people in my realm that want to ask me questions, and I live like 2, 3, 4 hours away from them. And I know there's times where I want to talk to another taper and just like kind of walk things through. But the sad thing is, they only talk in a couple sections in taper groups on Facebook or in another platform, but they rarely come over to here to YouTube. So I'm trying to get them over here, and once I get them over here, then I can probably do like interviews and we can do like a tech chat. That was my original goal of using StreamYard, but it's kind of a slower process because we're not connecting on the same platform.
Well,
So
I also heard that you can put YouTube and Facebook at the same time, and there should be a way that all the comments go into one place. We'll have to check into that.
that's true because a lot of them would meet me on Facebook. That's true. I should try that because that's right. We were talking about that the other night. We can stream via 2 platforms at once. So that's yeah. Thanks for
Now
reminding.
I know. Oh, when I was watching Bigfoot Odyssey yesterday, they had you on Facebook say, "Click this link so we can see your comments on the YouTube thing." So
Check that out.
yeah,
That'd be pretty
that's
neat.
people.
That would bring on extra people, yes. And if we can all have one interactive chat, that would save me some time from going from browser window to window. All right, I feel like I'm
Yeah.
a scatterbrain doing this all night long. So, guys, hearing a little bit of the music in the background, or is it too low?
Mm-mm.
I can't
I'm not
hear
hearing.
that.
You can't hear nothing? Did you want to hear a little bit of it, or
Sure,
is that like annoying that
we
causing
can
you?
go dance
No,
a little
look,
bit.
music lightens up the soul. Turn it up.
Here, how was that? This way we can still talk louder than the music.
Tiny, tiny. You can go a little bit louder, I think.
And we can still talk over it? Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. And
How's that for you?
I still can't hear nothing.
You still can't hear
Oh,
nothing?
Which I don't have headphones on. So
Well, then yeah, because I don't want to be the music playing louder than us. Then what's the point in
Yeah.
chatting?
I've got the headphones, but I think they're over at my sound system while I was jamming out playing the guitar yesterday.
Mary said it sounds good. No background music. Good now.
It's good. I like it.
And I know she's not using earbuds. Because she's a newbie. She doesn't even know this technology yet. So I know she doesn't have earbuds. And I did ask because I was going to have her join on a chat yesterday. So what do you got me on TCM drone? Just a speakerphone?
Oh, yeah, it's on my computer. I got it on my.
Oh, you got it on your computer?
Yeah, it's
Okay. Because if you're
sound, everything's coming. So I've got the earbuds. I just don't.
okay.
I ain't put them on.
I was just afraid that Mary's, when you're talking on a phone, I just figured you would be like super loud. That's another thing too. I gotta figure out because if people are using different gears, it's like people's levels would be slightly different too. So I don't know how that would work. But Mary, if you ever wanted to give it a try, we can try it. Ooh, and I can mute too. Ain't that cool?
When you get on there first, you can add a picture, so you don't have to have your face on here.
Yes,
like
you don't have to have your face on here.
And switch to not have my picture.
Yeah, I don't even know how to do that.
I think
hit your video. Can you hit your video on there? If you haven't set up a picture in there, you'll probably just go black.
Yeah, I think she'll check into it, she said.
Can you send her a link and she can just try?
Yeah, but I don't even.
She doesn't have to.
I don't even know if she even knows how to check her email. That's what I'm worried about. That was my next.
Okay, send the link through Facebook.
She's not on Facebook either.
Send it through Messenger.
She's not even on Messenger, I don't think. She's a shadow.
I'm a shadow. Where is he finding you to talk to you? Oh, just regular phone?
Yeah. She normally chats with me through the regular phone.
Should be able to send it to her phone number. I don't know.
Nope. Well, I would have to copy the link to the phone number, yeah. But I'm not on my phone.
She could be able to check her email from her phone.
She should, but she probably doesn't know how to do that, and I'm not physically there to show her how.
Yeah.
And I don't know what her email is.
Oh.
She's totally new to the internet world, period. So this is like going back to 1996 for Mary.
Still new to me, too.
Are you texting me, Mary? Is that what you're telling me?
What? She talking to me, Idaho?
Yeah, Blue said something. I don't know what she said, though. Sorry about that.
I don't know what I said either. You not hear me?
Yeah.
Wonder what I need to do.
I can hear you. I just my computer will glitch just every once in a while. About the time you said something, it glitched.
Oh, I said I'm not computer friendly either. I'm still learning.
I used to know a lot,
Hang on here.
but
I
I'm
think
starting to get old, so I think I forgot more than I knew. Now, they say it gets better with age.
Well, I'm 49. How old are you?
I'm 54.
Oh, see, not too much older. We just
I'm
don't know
still
all
a
this
young
stuff.
man. I just like to call myself old.
I am still young too.
I'm 53. Okay, Mary, I
Oh,
sent
see?
you a link in a text message. So we'll have to see how that works out. Click on the link and go from there.
And just follow the prompts. It's really it's easy, but it's a little scary the first time.
I remember my first time. Uh, guy named Drone Worship. He was the first person I went on a live panel with. Oh, you talking about scared, nervous, didn't know what I was doing.
We're
But
all nervous for
it
one
did.
thing or another.
Time I done it, maybe the third time, it it was nothing.
My problem is the dead air, and like I said, I don't want to make myself look foolisher than I already was.
Uh,
But then I noticed I was like, well, hell with it. Just be me.
way my
Yep.
family says I
How can
am.
you be younger than all of us, Mary? Really? You're probably older than all of us.
I'm staying out of that one. They say you're as old as you feel. So
Feel or
I'm
act?
12. I'm about 12, 13. I shouldn't even be on here. I'm underage.
I was going to say, feel or act? Because sometimes my body feels like I'm 74, but my brain tells me I'm 16.
I think mine's probably feel and act.
What was that?
I said I probably feel that way and act that way. I like to have fun with my kids. I've got a 9-year-old from my wife that I'm married to now, and it makes my day to run wheel after him. And we wrestle, we play. He's learning to fly drones too, and having a 9-year-old, it just makes you feel young. I love every minute of it.
I was going to say, it keeps you young.
And I've also got a 18-year-old son and a 23-year-old daughter that live here with us. Which my oldest son and daughters from my wife's previous marriage. But my wife that I'm married to now, we actually dated in 1985. We dated for about a year. Uh, Things just didn't work out. We went our own separate ways, lived our own life. 11 years ago, we met back up at the post office in town, and we've been together ever since. And I don't have a complaint in the world. I've thought about that woman for 30 some odd years. And the whole time, what was funny is we both lived in the same town, about 6 miles apart. But for 30 some odd years, we never seen each other until both of us had to go to the post office. And here we are, got our own home, child together.
Nice.
That's good. Love works in mysterious ways. I had a crush on Mary about 10 years before we actually started dating. She disappeared, and I saw her one time. It's like, you remember me? And actually, she did. I found that very odd that she actually did. And then eventually we ended up growing apart. But we're still best friends, believe that or not. We get along better living apart than we do living together.
I mean, my
That's
first
good.
wife was that way. We
My,
couldn't live together, but we're friends now.
yeah.
My second wife, uh, at age 31, well, she was 31, she went to her other home, her real home. She passed away with breast cancer. And I went 9 years raising my two daughters that I had at the time. Uh, I raised them by myself for 9 years until the wife that I'm married to now, we met back up. Now my kids are out on their own. I've got a 30-year-old son and a 27-year-old daughter that's, you know, well out on their own than the three we've got here. She's got two other sons, her previous marriage that's out on their own. One of them's in the military.
Yeah, what branch?
So yeah, it works in mysterious ways. You're right.
It does, actually. Oh, Mary must be confused. She's trying to figure it out. She's taking a little longer. Are you still here, Mary? Are you still listening to us? Yeah, you'll like Mary. She's pretty cool. She's funny. Yeah, but my current girlfriend, Janet, we met accidentally too. I cracked a joke with her at work one day, and I was having car issues, and the mechanic wouldn't let me get my car back until it was paid in full. And I was staying in temporary housing down here. And Janet gave me an offer I really couldn't refuse. And we've been happy ever since, actually. So she accepts me for what I am, and I have to accept her for what she is, and we get along just perfect.
That's
Once
the
you
best
can
way to
do
be.
that, once you can accept each other for who and what you are, that's when it matters.
That's Mary's new nickname for me.
Yeah, I see that.
Bluesy.
Bluesy. And I could just see Mary doing that too. Bluesy. No, like I said though, me and Mary, we still get along like two peas in a pod, but like I said, we just can't live with each other, and her job is too demanding, and I like to be a little bit more freer, and I want to be crossing over and doing what I enjoy doing instead of working like a dog and be a legalized slave. And I gotta, I gotta, I think there's more out there for my life, so we had to move, and I don't think it was just my attitude. I also think it was a little bit of God, believe it or not, because I had a nice job for 15 years until the economy crashed. Then I got connected in Milwaukee, and a friend of mine says, "Well, John, why don't you start taking your hobby over here?" And then all of a sudden, I met 20 different musicians, and I was in like Flynn. And all of a sudden, now I'm forced to move. I move up in North Wisconsin. I meet a whole different clique of people. And now I'm down here towards southwest side. So I did a big horseshoe in Wisconsin. And now I'm popular over here. And now I'm nationwide. And I'm hanging out with all these guys and just swapping music and trading favors. And
Wow.
so I'm thinking it was God and destiny finally working into play. And so, I'm just glad the way everything worked out. Sorry, Mary, that we're still not together, but life works in mysterious ways. That it does. So I'm glad that she's actually over here, though, Now she can see what I'm actually all about and what I'm doing, and now we have a better way of communicating. So it works.
That's what matters.
And she's meeting new people too. Go ahead.
Yes. And if she doesn't get out and socialize because of her work, here is another form of socialization. Because I revolved around you guys in this for 2 years when I lived up north. I hung out at the library. I didn't really know anybody. I was new there. And I was pretty much networking myself here and on Facebook. And that was pretty much my socializing for 2 or 3 years way up in the boonies when you didn't have neighbors.
Mm.
So I got used to this. So this actually works, and it keeps me out of trouble because now everybody knows what I'm doing. I'm not going out to the bar and being a stupid idiot.
Yep.
So this works.
You're not spending money.
That too. Well, actually, I spend the money on all this fancy gear
Yeah,
and my pink hoodie.
but that's okay.
Well,
I mean, it's something you're spending. You want to do this, so
and I'm being somewhat productive. So yeah, it's a good thing.
Idaho, you went sideways.
Why did you go sideways on us? Yeah.
There you
here's my
go.
battery. I plugged my phone.
God, I'm dizzy now.
I thought, okay, that one bear might have done worked a little bit too much.
I thought I oversmoked.
I plugged my phone in. It finally decided to
It
make
is.
me say okay.
You was straight, and all of a sudden, you,
I got a
I
oil.
know that did it to me here.
I'm about ready to go throw the rest of that beer away. I thought something wrong with it.
Don't waste the beer.
For the people that are listening, or people that may see this later, I do not drink as much as I let on. I average 2 beers a day, but that's not every day. I might go 3 or 4 days and not drink none. Uh, but I'm not one of them that sits here and drinks a 12-pack while they're sitting online. Now, back 30 some odd years ago, I'd be sitting here with fifth liquor. And by the time this show was over, fifth liquor would be gone. So would I.
Wow.
But I went 25, close to 30 years not drinking nothing, no alcohol. But with my health situation, it was recommended, a couple of beers a day to help flush your system out. So I'll drink a couple of beers a day.
Mary just texted me and she said that the server timed out, so she probably got a bad signal. So if she got online, probably be buffering anyway. So she'll just hang out in the chat.
Okay. Maybe she can get situated later, get where she can come on. I'd be very interested in meeting her.
Yep.
Yeah, it would be actually quite interesting to meet. Seriously. And
I'm going to try to go live later.
Oh, you are?
I'm going to try, and I want to make sure I get you as a mod in there. So, but you might as well
I'll
come.
definitely keep my eyes and ears open for if I don't come in, don't take it wrong.
I won't.
Well,
I did. It would only be like my second live, so if there's not people there, I don't know what I do.
well, if I'm able, I'll definitely be there. I'll chime in and let you know that I'm at least listening.
Yeah.
But sometimes with the kids and the other stuff I got going on here, I totally forget about the internet, and I might not think about it for
I think Jim is
half a day.
live too, isn't he?
Who?
I think Jim's planning on going live at about 3 o'clock, isn't he?
4 o'clock. 4 o'clock our time. My time. He's usually on every day.
I'd have to look. Let's take a look here. Maybe he set up a reminder. No, he didn't put a reminder up yet. Yeah, I think he's also going to see how he feels, but if he was here, he didn't say nothing. I don't know if he's still watching us or not. Well, Jim, if you're here, are you going live? Okay, fine. Ah, hear that, Mary?
It's not showing that he's still here. It's just showing.
Yeah, I only see 4 views. I can't see who actually is here. I can only speculate.
Well, if you click on the 3 dots on your chat,
Participants, and the only one that's chatting is Blue Idaho.
okay, I got Blue Idaho and you.
Oh yeah, me and Blue. See, you're not in here either, TCM.
Yeah,
I
Mary's
think.
Mary should be in here too, in there too, but she's
Yep.
So that's why I think it's. Yeah, you're back, Mary.
well, yeah, she's back now. As soon as she typed in something, she's back.
That's why.
That's probably why I'm not in there. I haven't typed in anything.
That's why I'm saying that participants is not very accurate. I would like to see who's actually in, but it says we actually
Okay,
got 5 people, so that's cool.
it should be showing I'm in there now.
Not at the moment.
Hmm. Usually, as soon as they type something, they'll show up.
Yay, Mary, you are learning. Congratulations. Let's give Mary a hand of applause. Yay. She figured it out on her own. Normally, I have to send her a physical link so she can tap it. Now she's trying to figure out how to do it on her own. Isn't that sweet?
That's great.
You're not too old to
It's
learn.
Mary. Once you get into it, you'll realize that it's
It's
not as hard as you want to think it is.
exactly.
But I was the same way. I thought, oh God, this is going to be horrible. I ain't going to be able to do it. And it it was easy. Just takes time to figure out what you got to do. But I got faith in you. You can do it. Okay, there, John.
Good hit. Oh, yes, Mary, you'll figure it out. You do it a few times, it becomes easy.
Oh, she writes.
I even got up early because I'm burning the candle at both ends, waiting for publication. Oh, you're working on your books. That's cool.
Wow.
So she's a writer.
Yes, she's doing like an autobiography.
Awesome.
But we got 3 people in the chat. I don't want. I suppose I could. Let's see what we got here. Let's see how to do this.
So, Blue, I
Yeah.
still ain't received my blue potatoes yet. My wife overheard that conversation that when we was on Jim's channel. She says, "There's such thing as blue potatoes."
Okay, here's Mary.
And,
This is Mary's book here. Furnace of Affliction. You can get it on Amazon, the Kindle version for $3.99, hardcover for $13.38, paperback is $20.99. I thought paperbacks were cheaper than hardcovers.
I'll definitely have to check it out. My daughter loves to read, so I may check it out. And
And here are the reviews, 5 reviews. Although I think some of these are family, So it might be prejudiced reviews.
I'll definitely check it out.
That's awesome, Mary.
And what did Mary just say now in the chat?
A series of 5 books. One is in print. Yep.
Oh, I didn't know it was going to be 5 books. I thought it was going to be 2. Cool. I think my name is in one of them too. John's the dumbass. He was me. So yeah, that's pretty much another reason too. We had to go our separate ways. If we were together, we weren't doing what we were meant to do. Because I distracted her from her book as well. Only one family member. Thank you guys. Not a problem, Mary.
Well, it sounds like it worked out for the best. Overall.
Yeah, I think it did in the long run.
You're still friends, and that's what matters.
Yeah,
There's not many couples that split that can say that they're still friends.
Yeah, we just don't have sex. Oh, come on, Blue. Blue. Oh, my God, you're blushing. You're turning pink.
I start to say blue change color.
Look, you match my hoodie. Hey, Crash.
Hey, Crash.
Fresh Freshly. How you doing?
Hey, as long as I got a guest on here right now, you guys mind taking over for a minute?
Run.
Run.
You do a you thing.
And we got Terry L.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Terry. Oh, yeah. We're getting some people in here. Awesome. I got to remember not watch the other screen. Because it's slower.
Yeah, I don't even. I cover my YouTube screen up with the chat screen, so I can't see the lag. Cause I watch it and
Yeah.
it
Oh.
It
Yep.
gets me messed up. I don't know when to talk and when not to talk.
So what we're talking about is we have like a phone or something going with the live because sometimes you can't see the chat room.
Yep.
So it's got a little lag on that. Here, I can show them. Well, that wasn't long. All right, I'm playing.
I'm back.
Anyway, I can't find this. It's fun to find the screen, the button, the camera. I was telling them how that we have to use a separate thing to get our videos or the chat other than the live because it's a little bit slower.
You were explaining, Mary?
There's Jim.
Yep.
Hello, Jim.
Yep.
And
He's
Jim
going live at 3. Said he just sent you a link.
And that's 3 p.m. Eastern time for you guys. Because he's Central, I'm in Daylight Savings Time, so it'd be 4 o'clock my time. 10-4.
Is that your lovely girlfriend behind you?
Yes, Janet showed up.
Hello, Janet.
Hey,
now we
Janet.
can say hi.
Janet's finally got a day off. She's going to also be a co-host with Jim this afternoon as well.
Cool.
Awesome.
Hi.
So they can talk about their Harry Potter stuff.
Oh.
And we got Mary here. Oh my God, I am trouble. Maybe I should go off for a while here. This is not good here to have an ex-wife and a girl.
It'll be fine, John.
John has mail.
We know what we're doing, don't we, Mary?
Mary says hi, Janet.
Hey, Mary.
So we're all here. Cool.
Yeah.
Except Janet doesn't have a matching pink hoodie. I'm sorry.
I do, but it's not here. I don't have it on right now.
Not like this.
Oh.
Oh, I could get one, but no, I have something similar. Something similar. So,
I'd bring my wife in, but unfortunately she's at work.
You're gonna, oh, your wife is at work?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
She's she took a job at Sam's warehouse, Sam's Club, as a cake decorator.
Oh, fun.
She enjoyed doing that type of stuff. So she figured one day, hey, I enjoy doing it. Why not make money at it? So she went and applied for a job at Sam's. Been working there for about 4 years now.
Well, ain't that a great combination? You got diabetes and she's a cake maker.
Oh,
hey, that'll work.
The only stipulation is she makes cakes and donuts, cupcakes. Don't let me know you bring any home. And she usually don't. She buys anything that goes against my diet, she'll sneak it in. Well, I very seldom ever even go to the refrigerator. The only reason I went where to go is because my daughter's busy with a project. So I never even go to the kitchen. So I never know what she's got. She knows it, so she sneaks it in. Every once in a while, I'll go to the refrigerator though, and there'll be a big old pile of grapes. Oh, I can't stay away from grapes. Next thing I know, I'm sneaking the grapes out into my bedroom.
Just bring the
are
whole.
grapes affordable to eat?
I
They
can
just-
eat. I can eat like a small handful, and it won't bother me that bad. But if I eat them like I want to eat them, by the time my daughter checks my sugar at night, it'll be over 500.
Ooh.
I thought fruit and grapes would be good for you.
Grapes is real sweet, and so my diabetes. Well, it's hard to explain really.
Kind of, sort of.
Some people with diabetes don't produce sugar. Some people don't produce the insulin, or something like that. But my system can't handle the sugar. It won't process the sugar. So anything that I eat that's got any sugar to it will shoot my numbers up. So that's why I'm on the pill and the shot, is to try to get enough in there to help bring them numbers down to the sugar count. So that's why I say going to the little boys' room for like my situation, the more that I can go, the better my system is because it flushes it out.
Oh, that must be what my body's doing right now.
Oh,
I thought grapes would be good. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, you can only we're only supposed to have like a half banana at once.
half a banana, small handful of grapes. I can have a slice of cake, but it can't be no thicker than, say, like that. Real thin slice of cake. Uh, but now I splurge every once in a while. I'll eat a bowl of grapes or a slice of cake like this, but I pay for it later. So that's when my sugar goes up 3, 4, 500, and so I just can't have sweets.
Don't worry about the sweets. I'll make up for you.
All right, but
Actually, do.
the sweets I can do without. But I've also got real thin blood. I keep this right here
Stop.
beside me. I got a bottle in my bedroom, and I got a bottle here at my computer desk. Every now and then, I'll dump a little bit in my hand, or I'll put it on the edge of my beer can to keep enough salt in me to thicken my blood up a little bit, so I don't have to
Oh,
go on blood medication to have more medications to have to do it.
This is
I
what I
take
like
enough.
about Kevin is you learn stuff.
Actually, I have to agree with you. I've learned a few things that I didn't even think about even learning, hanging out with Jim. So yeah, this is fun.
How nice to know that you're taking care of yourselves and you're preparing yourself for things. So you keep it where you are, close to your bed, wherever you are. So that's good because you never know when a condition might erupt. So good for you. Being proactive, that's the way to go.
And Jen's got MS, so she has her own
Oh,
issues as well. And I was wondering if you can hear us okay because I
yes.
got the mic here and we're going through a monitor so she can hear you guys because I was going through my headphones so she didn't hear half of TCM Drone's conversation. So you might be getting a little bit of an echo with the sound coming back into the mic here. That's what I'm
I
trying.
can hear you fine, but when she's talk, she's a little low. The volume's a little low, but
Bring
I
her
can
in
hear.
here.
Here, I can do that.
I'll
See?
talk a little bit louder.
There you go. I can hear you fine now.
Okay, Crash.
I'm always have been a soft talker, but I'll be a little bit louder today. How's that?
Sounds great.
Good. Thank you for saying something.
Thanks for stopping by, Crash. I appreciate that. We'll see you over at Jim's in about 2 hours.
Yes, you will.
Then we'll take this bunch over here and we'll all raid Jim's channel.
Cool beans.
And Janet's here today, Jim, if you see that. Um, so I'm sure we'll have a good time over there with Janet.
We will. We'll make it interesting.
And I'll keep all my settings here. So I know how that's equally balanced. 3 p.m. Central, but it's going to be 4 p.m. my time because I have daylight savings time.
And Blue Idaho.
It's usually 4 o'clock here too.
Blue, did you hear that?
What?
I said, nice to see your face.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
It is. It's nice to get.
I didn't get to see the actual image of you, so all right.
Okay.
Normally, I wouldn't go on live, especially swelled like I am right now. But I got bored, and I seen your broadcast come up, so got interested in what you was playing. Figure, hey, I'll go in and join.
Well, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that.
You were playing Gordon Lightfoot, John?
I was trying to, but Robbie put it on her MacBook, so it's an Apple format, and I'm running Windows, so I have to figure out how I can convert those files. But yeah, I had a good Gordon Lightfoot set from Montreux, Canada in '77. I was gonna play this morning during this,
That's a classic.
and it's an Apple Mac format, so I have to figure out how to convert it to a FLAC or a WAV file. Arrgh. So I have to figure that out before I can play that stuff.
This is true, but you'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out though.
Yep.
I'm good at that kind of stuff. If I don't know it, I know somebody who does. Yeah, I'm a music collector. I actually consider myself a historian.
That sounds.
I like the old balladeers. They actually tell a story, and I think it's a form of VLC to convert audio files. And that'd be from Mac to Windows, Jim? I'll check that out. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. VLC. But music, I don't know. I think I learned more from the tunes, the songs from those days than I did actually from the history books. I don't know if you listen to a good balladeer, and Burl Ives is a very good balladeer. He brings you almost back to the Civil War revolutionary days in the 1700s in a lot of his songs. VLC most popular free converter. Gotcha.
Thank you, Jim.
And yeah, for converting my wave to FLAC format, I use Trader's Little Helper, Jim. That's what I use. It's a freeware. But back to the music. Yeah, you learn more, you get more feeling than you do out of reading a book, especially a history book. And the Civil War days, I'm sorry, I mean, that was one form of communication was through the music. And they were bringing stuff back from their homelands, like Ireland and Spain and Europe and France and wherever else. Um, so they were bringing a lot of those cultures over here. Plus all the ships that would come from Europe, going through the Caribbean, coming over here. That's where a lot of our folklore and a lot of our music. And honestly, there's not one form of music that you can actually say is original from the United States. It all comes from somewhere else. The beat, the melody, that all comes from somewhere else. The Native American Indians get mad at me when I say that. Well, our songs and our stories go back, yes, but your stories are original. But the beat of the music, the way you beat on the drums, you're going to tell me that didn't come from Africa? You're going to tell me that didn't come from the Alaskan Eskimos when they crossed from Russia to through Alaska and crossed over here to the United States, North America? So I argue with them, but everything does come from somewhere else. I
I
mean,
can see that.
and this is where I get upset with the politics today, where everybody's angry and about this and this and that. It's like nobody's better than everybody. There's not one white supremacist here. We're all mutts in a sense. We are all mixed breeds. We're all part German. We're all part Irish. We're all part Polish. We're all part this. We're all part that. So it's like, how can you say
Exactly.
that we're white supremacists when we're all mixtures and we're all little mutt dogs ourselves?
We all put our pants on the same way, one leg at a time.
But
Point.
but you know,
Something simple, and it's true.
but the music I think is a good reference point of history, and I think everybody should like that. And I like sharing the music. It should fill the air for free. It should be just like the wind.
Wouldn't that be great?
So we've been on here for 2 hours already. Boy, time's flying.
Good way to spend a Sunday, eh? Well, I'd rather be working, but that's okay. A day off is fine, and that happens, you know. I don't have to do it anymore every day like I did on my dad's farm, so I don't miss that at all.
She likes it's amazing. It's so amazing that people always sit there and they got so many ailments and everything. Here she's got MS, and her problem is she wants overtime. So if she can work 6 days a week and 7 days a week and get overtime, she's in seventh heaven.
Money, money, money.
And I'm the one that has more outgoing than incoming.
Ha! Imagine that. Who'd have thought, right? But we make it work, so that's the best part. We want it to work, so it will.
Oh yeah, I got a great big list of paper this big. I owe you.
Yes.
That's me and my wife. I got a big list. I owe you.
Well, that's another IOU are okay.
And how did Janet say that to me one day in one of her rant and raves? John, you have to love me. You have to stay here now.
Yep. That he has to be here.
I got trapped. I fell into a trap.
My plan worked.
See, she admitted it.
No.
Yes, me and you are in the same boat. Our wives or your girlfriend, in case, they've got too much invested in us to let us go.
That's a good point.
I just gave you a little brief view of my stuff. If it wasn't for my wife, I wouldn't have none of that stuff. None of the guitars, none of these drums. I wouldn't have none of it whatsoever.
See, and we don't get into trouble because we're too busy in our little places playing with all our toys.
Exactly.
So
You
we're
got
not
it.
getting into trouble.
No complaints from me. Thank you for admitting that. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I never go nowhere except for, like I said earlier, my doctors are back. Or about once a week, I go down and see my parents. Both of them, they're in pretty bad shape. But other than that, I don't go nowhere. I go outside either on the front porch or my back porch and fly my drone.
And
Or
like I tell Janet, when I go somewhere, I'm bringing the evidence back. I'm bringing the videos back. There,
Yes.
this is what I did. I didn't get in trouble,
Nope.
but you didn't see me behind the camera, though.
Now I see that smirk, Blue Idaho. Oh my gosh.
No, I'm still pretty much an angel. I'm still pretty much a good guy. I don't really get into trouble. I don't do nothing too
Yeah.
absurd. Well, okay, maybe I'll smoke here and there. But that's about it. Oh, Mary commented, good for you, Janet. I don't know what that was for, but I'm sure it was something. Oh, probably because something about having to have to.
Love you too, Mary.
Oh, Simon and Garfunkel. If I had all my girlfriends, how did that song go again?
I'm not sure which one.
I think it was The Boxer.
Oh, okay. Boxer, I'm the fighter.
Oh my God, Janet's humming now. Oh my God.
Anger and despair, I am leaving. That's all I. Sorry, that's all I know.
Mary says she loves you too, Janet.
Thank you, Mary.
No lesbian kisses over here on the cyber internet here.
And my cats love you too, Mary.
Uh-oh, we got all quiet. What happened to the music? The music died too. No, we're still playing.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't hear too much because I don't have my headphones on anymore.
I can't hear it either.
Ah, I hear it now. It's back.
Oh.
You must have been chatting. So at one point we peaked out with 8 people 3 different times this
Great.
morning. I think that was the most, and so far we've been averaging 4 and 5. And Mary loves cats too.
What a woman.
I like cats.
Blue likes cats.
Hey, thank you. I love my animals.
And Mary gave Blue a new nickname.
Oh,
Bluey.
Bluey.
I
Or is it
love
Blue Z? Blue Z, I think it is.
with a capital B. Oh, cool.
With a capital B.
You betcha. You're special. Thank you, Mary. Very good. Very, very good. What do we call Crash?
Crash left, and I don't know what we call Crash. Just Crash.
Okay. This person here, we can call him the other gentleman.
TCM drone.
TCM Drone? Yeah.
Oh.
We can call him the other well,
Oh,
okay,
now
TCM Drone, the other gentleman / the other gentleman.
Slash.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you for that.
In here, because you go to your back porch and you go where you can keep yourself in check, and that's Gentleman Lee.
Gentleman Lee.
Yes.
Bye, Mary. Talk to you later.
Okay,
Bye,
bye.
Mary.
Bye, Mary. Love you.
Where you going? Where you going?
Yeah. Where are you going?
Actually, she did get up kind of early. She was here almost an hour with us. She normally don't get up until noon.
Yeah. Have a good day, Mary.
Yeah, you too. You normally don't get up until noon.
I don't gotta go to work today and tomorrow. I have off for 2 days. 2. 1, 2.
How many days?
1, 2. 2.
I don't know why I always pick the nuts. I don't know why.
Because
She's
you are
taking
like,
a cat nap.
Okie dokie, taking a cat nap. Okay, gotcha.
good.
Janet might have to take one too in a couple hours.
I gotta go make the bed first.
Oh. We didn't do that yet. I got up early, went for breakfast, and I figured I'd come and do this. And then I came back and Janet was up, starting to wake up. So, and I guess we decided we're not going nowhere today. So we're going to hang out here and do this all day with you guys and Jim.
Yes.
But I think tomorrow we have to go run around though.
I'm sure there's always something we gotta do.
Yeah.
The mortgages are all paid, so I don't gotta spend any money tomorrow.
But I gotta go get this. I gotta go get smokes.
Oh, we do have to spend money tomorrow.
Yes.
A little bit. A little bit. Bless you.
Yes, my money goes up in smoke.
Mine goes up in vape.
See, I tried that once, and my problem is I didn't know when to stop. At least with a cigarette, I put it out when I reached the end, and I'm good. A vape, I just kept on going and going and going and going. I was like, why is the battery dead?
Wow.
Well, there's a solution to that. Keep plenty of batteries. Battery goes dead, stick another one in, put the dead one on charge.
Oh, and
That-
recharge.
I'm the same way.
I just never knew when to quit.
I don't know when to quit.
And then this one girl that I was doing that for because she didn't like smoke, and I figured I'd try it. And then I got yelled at because the vapes even stunk. And I was like, oh my God, I can't win.
You didn't pick the right flavor.
Apparently not.
Now that's with mine. I don't use flavor. Mine is supposed to be mixed to be the closest to a Marlboro cigarette that you can get. It has no flavor, no smell. Only way you know that I'm vaping is when you see the vape. So I don't have any complaints, with my family because they can't smell it anyway.
Interesting.
Yeah,
And I never liked none of the flavors.
and was really even more interesting that you were living in South Carolina where all the tobacco farms are.
Well, I smoked for 40 some odd years. Close to 40 years. My brothers got me smoking when I was 6 years old.
My sister gave me a drag off for Winston when I was 5, and I started with some friends when I was 11 to be cool. And then I enjoyed it, and I still actually enjoy it, to be honest with you. That's probably one reason why I can't quit, because I enjoy
Well, I agree with it. I enjoyed it. That's why I didn't quit, up until I did.
it. I even smoke a pipe.
But if it wasn't for my lung issues,
Not this kind.
but I would probably still be smoking cigarettes. But my doctor plainly put it in plain words. He said you can smoke and be with your family about 10 more years, or you can quit smoking and be with them possibly another 30 years. So I made the choice to be around for another 30 years, throw cigarettes down. And I didn't start vaping until after I done quit smoking for almost 2 years. I've only been vaping for about a year.
And with me, I think the more the addiction with the cigarettes is the paper itself. Because I tried when the economy crashed and I had to go buy those cigarillas for $2 a pack versus $6 a pack. They were strong and they were potent. You really didn't want to smoke another one after that. And you were satisfied that way. But as soon as you go back to this, it's like, okay, I want another one. I want another one. So I think it's mostly the chemicals in the paper that's really addictive. For me, anyways. Because as soon as I went back to the paper one, it's like, oh man, I got the urge again. And I lasted 4 days without a cigarette. Back then, too, and that was 2009. And somebody offered me a beer to repay him because I did some music for him. And as soon as I took a sip of that beer, can I borrow $8? I need to go get a smoke. I was instantly hooked after one sip of beer, and I lasted 4 days without one.
Wow.
So
That's not an easy thing to go through. I wouldn't have any idea because I'm not a smoker. I don't know.
I'm pretty much an active person, so I pretty much keep myself going. So I don't see my lungs being too bad. I won't run 2 or 3 miles, nor do I want to run 2 or 3 miles. So I'm still pretty active. I still feel like I'm pretty in good health, but I know sooner or later it's going to catch up with me.
Back when I was a kid, if we didn't have money for cigarettes, we had a solution. We had a field up front of our house. Nothing was in that field but, well, it was, I say 98% rabbit tobacco. And back then, you didn't get plastic bags, you got paper bags. So, brown paper bag, tear your slit off of it, get you some rabbit tobacco, brush it up in there, roll it up, we smoked that rabbit tobacco. So, a brown paper bag.
Never heard
So
that.
you talk about strong,
Oh,
knock your head off till you got used to it. But that's what we would smoke if we didn't have
Yeah,
money for cigarettes.
yeah.
Oh, that had to be harsh.
Oh, it was.
Brown paper bag.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, you know what the hardest part was? Keep the brown paper bag from not burning up. Because you catch it, you go light it, the
Oh.
whole paper bag catch on fire.
No, I don't think it was ever that hard up.
No.
Oh, trust me,
Hey, whatever works, right?
yeah.
Whatever works.
God, we had 35 playbacks already. I couldn't believe. Wow.
That's great. But I think I'm going to leave for right now. Thank you for letting me come. I've got to get the bed made.
Okay.
So I'll be back. I got a shower and all that good stuff. So
Okay.
watch my shows.
You're gonna watch your shows.
Well, I'm going to be in here. I want to see something on my day off.
Okay.
So
Have a good one.
see you later.
Thank you, Janet.
Now,
Yeah,
it was
we'll
a pleasure get to put a face to you.
Have a good one. See you later.
Take care, everybody. I'll be back.
Bye.
All right.
She'll be back. Don't know when, but she'll be back.
I got animals to take care of.
She's got animals to take care of.
That's a wonder mine ain't done. Oh, I got my door closed. No wonder they ain't come in here. I've got 4 dogs and a cat.
Holy cow.
So they're a handful. Which now I tell some other YouTube friends, they get talking about how their life's rough because they got this kid or that kid. Well, I got 3 dogs, a cat, and 3 kids. Top that. And I love every one of them.
I don't even know exactly how many cats Janet has. We just lost one a couple weeks ago. And that one was my pet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I hate to hear that.
And it was kind of strange too. It must have knew it was dying because it came up by me and didn't. And normally it would come by me about 6, 7 times a night before falling asleep. And before I went to bed one night, it didn't want to come by me. And Janet the next day had to take it to the vet. It couldn't walk, and it died in her arms, having a heart attack, I guess.
Hmm.
Oh no.
So
That's all.
Janet was hurt over that, but I was hurt because that became my sleeping partner when Janet was working. I was like, oh man, now the bed feels too empty.
You can
Nobody's
get
bugging me when I want to go to bed.
attached to animals quick. I know. One of our dogs. Now she'll come in there. My wife's at work. She's the same way. She'll come in there and lay down in the bed, lay her head over on my chest, go to sleep. I'll sit there and watch my programs on my tablet in there. Sit there and rub her belly. But now if my wife's home, she won't get in bed. But if my wife's at work, she comes in there and keeps me company. But out of the three dogs and the cat, she's the only one that will come in there and actually get into bed. I don't mind. It's like a hot water bottle.
I was gonna say I don't mind it either because they keep you warm. And if they're
Exactly.
in the bed when I get there, well, I'll just shoo them off real quick. But at least I come into a warm bed. It's
Yeah.
not ice cold. And in Wisconsin here, that means a lot. But yeah, and then I have one hippie cat who only comes by when they want something of mine. And it'll come by me, get what it wants, and then leave.
Oh gosh.
And now I'm starting to think that it's communicating with the other cats. And now there's two other cats that are getting used to my little habit. And they're going, ooh, John's here. Blow some our way.
Oh,
Now I got three cats instead of just one. I got three of them that like, oh, John's here. Okay. Damn them.
Oh, I can picture that now. Seeing John giving his cat a shotgun.
Here you go. Enjoy. And actually, one is like 14 years old and has a bladder issue, can't control itself. And the last 3 or 4 weeks is not eating very good and not drinking. So it's pretty much body's dying down and it's got sinus problems. I did it for shits and giggles one night and I blew some smoke over there. The cat started eating and got cotton mouth and actually went and got some water. Now the cat's back to normal and now the bladder's back to normal again. It's like, oh man. That's why
That's
Janet,
why
and that's why Janet has to go change the bed because the leaky bladder was there. It's like, damn.
they say they got the medical marijuana out. They say it's extremely good for you.
Well, I got mugged in 2009 and they had me on Oxycontin and Vicodin and oxycodone. Well, I'm kind of old, so I'm used to the kid pain pills. When I was a kid, they would just like put you to sleep. That was it. So I was used to that. And yeah, I did my Vicodins in the first couple days, which I knew I enjoyed. And I really didn't eat much. I didn't have an appetite. And I couldn't shower and I couldn't do much when my whole left side was all mangled up. So I moved over. I had to go back home to my sister and live with her for a month. And I brought up some smoke with me. And I smoked on the whole drive back home, which was an hour and a half. My sister, she looked at me. She goes, "Boy, you look white as a ghost." Gave me a plate of food, and I actually ate it. That was like the first time I actually had an appetite in about a week. And smoking on the way home actually gave me the appetite. It was it was rough at first because my stomach shrunk. But then after I had a little bit in there, it's like, ooh, I could use some more. I could use some more. So I went back and I pigged out and got 2 days worth of food in one meal. But yeah, that kind of helped
Got the munchies.
pretty much. But then the funny thing after that, here I am laying on her recliner at 1 o'clock in the morning thinking, okay, I'm not in pain, but I'm going to take this one to put me to sleep. So I took an oxycodone. I had my finger on the remote control for the TV. And I realized for an hour that I was watching an infomercial on knives. And it's like I'm trying to change the channel and I could not move my thumb. It's like I went back to the doctor and said, no more oxycodone. No more.
I just came off of oxycodone.
Oh,
I know the feeling. I've took it for probably 3 years.
oh God.
But I haven't had any type of pain. Well, I was on oxycodone and fentanyl patch, 100 micrograms fentanyl patch.
I heard of that. I heard that's
And
really addictive.
I've even got an well, not EpiPen, one of them save your life pens, whatever you call it. If you overdose, give yourself that. Well, somebody give you a shot, bring you out of it. They even give me one of them because as much medication as I was taking, they said, very easy if you got, the overdose. So I told my doctor, I said, I want off this stuff. I already went through an ordeal with Lortab and all. I told her, I said, I want off all this stuff. So we had that conversation for about a year. And he calls me one day and he says, I'm setting you up an appointment. He says, I want you to be here tomorrow. So the next day I went in. He said, I talked to a pain management doctor. And he said, think we got something to help you out. So he set me up with this pain management doctor. I went and seen him for about a month. And after, let's see, July, if I'm not mistaken, it was last July, I went to North Carolina to have surgery done. And I don't know if y'all can really tell it, but it's that big old dot on my back right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pain pump. It's
That's
a
what?
it's a slow drip pain pump. It's a steady microdose drip continuously. It goes straight into my spinal fluid. Got that in, and I haven't had fentanyl patch in 3 months. I haven't had oxycodone in 5 weeks.
Wow.
That pump took care of my pain, and I realized, okay, I don't need all this other stuff. So between me and my pain management doctor, he worked with me to cut back, a little bit here and a little bit there until I said I don't take nothing for pain now except for maybe Advil or Tylenol for a headache. But that pain pump, they'll come out every 3 months. They come to my house every 3 months. Service the pump, make sure everything's working. Take the medication that's in it. They take what's left, the old out, refill it with fresh. I'll have to worry about it for another 3 months when they come out to refill it.
Ain't that sweet? Kind of weird, but that's a nice way to get pain meds.
Well, with this, with this method, you don't know that you get it other than pain relief. It goes straight into your spinal fluid. So therefore, you don't feel high. You don't get a buzz. You don't get that good feeling. It's just it says it's going into your spinal fluid. It's not going into your blood system to get up here. So there's no high. There's no buzz. There's nothing. Only way that you know that you're getting it is through the pain relief itself. And that's what I wanted. I got tired of I called it living a lie.
Yeah, because you're also
Pain medication,
fucked up.
the pain medication kept me high 24/7. By the time I start coming off, it'd be time to take my next dose. And I was right back up again, feeling good.
And then you
I,
always
I guess I got tired of it.
and you get the tolerance build up too, and then your body is immune to it, and you got to go more. And that's
Well,
what
that's what happened with me with the lower tab.
and that's what I was wondering about your current situation. Once you get like a tolerance build up,
Luckily, uh, I didn't get as high tolerance build up as I did with the lower tab. The lower tab, I had to go to the Suboxone to get off the lower tab. But they failed to tell me that you get just addicted, if not more addicted, to the Suboxone than you do the lower tab. So when I decided to come off the Suboxone, I didn't come out of my bedroom for 30 days, and it was rough. I mean, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. But then they put me on the oxy, and I thought, oh, right, here we go again. But I had to have something. If I hurt too bad, I couldn't go day to day without being in severe pain. So I agreed to take the oxy. And then they put me on the fentanyl. But today, I'm 5 weeks clean from any of it. All I get is my pain, what goes through my pain pump. And it's automatic. I don't have to do nothing. It's a little small microdose drip. And it's continuous. So it ain't like you're getting a dose here and a dose there.
so it's almost like an intravenously, but you're bypassing the endorphins in your brain. So that's kind of unique. And you're actually getting the pure pain meds and not the buzz from it.
Exactly.
That's
And
unique.
if it was going into my system, uh, it's what's in my pump is Dilaudid. And Dilaudid, last time I was in the hospital, I loved it. That was some good stuff. But with it going the way it's being delivered straight into your spinal fluid, no high, no buzz, just pain relief.
I think Vicodins were perfect for me because I didn't need my caffeine anymore. I got just a perfect energy buzz off of them, and I didn't feel the pain, nor did I care. So I always liked them, and I could eat them like chiclets. And Mary, being in her profession, she actually told me that I was only allowed 6,000 milligrams of Tylenol. So I actually calculated it out that I could never do more than 6 Vicodins a day. And I would definitely drink more water to compensate for the liver and kidney possible damage from the Tylenol. But yeah, about 6 months. I got mugged in August. They were ready to kick me off of them, and I said, "You can't do this to me in the middle of December, January." It's like, no. I feel that cold into my bones. It hurts. I feel every screw. And then by about the 8th month, they called me in for a doctor visit. And before I could even do anything, I had to go talk to this one lady, and she told me I was probably addicted to these things and I was on them for too long. and they tried putting me on tramadol. And when I found out that was a non-narcotic, I said, "Well, obviously you're not going to give me more. You're cutting me off. I guess I got to go cold turkey." I didn't even bother with the tramadol. Um, it took about 3 or 4 days actually for all that to get out of my system and the craving, because you always wanted it, and that's what one lady told me. She goes, "Phantom pain. You're hooked. You're not. You're hurting, but you think you're hurting more than you actually are." And that took about 3 or 4 days to actually get out of my system. But those 3 days, it's like, I really want that buzz. I really want that buzz.
Well, now I took tramadol. It may be a non-narcotic, but you can still get a buzz off of tramadol.
Oh,
At least I did.
I don't think I did.
But the
Maybe
tramadol would give me migraines. That's why I didn't take it long. It would give me migraines. And then I always had to take something else to get rid of the migraine. But I just decided this wasn't for me. I don't like it. I don't want it. I want to live my actual true life, not a fake, happy-go-lucky because I'm buzzed.
And I can't believe that I hear that on the news in the last 6, 7 years for my opiate constipation. Oh, Christ, you got me on oxycodone, and now I got to take special laxatives because I got an opiate. I can't shit because, come on.
They never done that.
You got to love the drug world. You got to love the drug world.
It's
I'm constipated from my pain meds, so please give me a special laxative now.
that's the way it works. They give you one, then they got to give you something else to counteract the side effects of this one, and then you got to take something else to counteract the side effects of the one that they give you to counteract these side effects. And I got a drawer right now.
What happened
That
there?
I'm on right now that I take I take all 12 of them twice today. 6 of them I have to take 3 times a day. And most of them is to counteract side effects of the one before.
Okay. Now, if your erection lasts more than 4 hours, you should consult your local physician so he can beat it up with a hammer.
Oh, you made me hurt.
And then the Chantix one, that one always freaks me out too. Yes, you may experience hallucinogenic dreams. You may have. Please consult your physician if you have suicidal tendencies. And it's like, I think I have lung cancer.
Craig.
What? I heard feedback.
You said you don't have.
No, my son's in here.
Oh, okay. I thought it came from my
My
side.
son just came in the door. Wave and say hi. Well, we can see your hand, but we can't see you.
We see your head.
Your phone's in the wrong place.
Oh,
There you go. Hello.
Howdy.
Oh.
Now I forgot what we were chatting about. Wasn't the
being
deodorant?
able to shit.
Ah,
Yeah.
no, I thought we finished the constipation part.
Kelly just called him.
Such problems we have with these pills. Oh no, we were talking about the Chantix and your hallucinogenic dreams and your suicidal thoughts from quitting smoking. Mary tried that, and I think she gave up on the Chantix and went back to smoking. She goes, I didn't like those dreams I was having, and she felt really nervous. So yeah, I don't think she lasted very long on the Chantix either.
All right, guys, I got to run. I just got.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was kind of thinking about closing it out myself, and then we can all meet up at gym in about 45 or 55 minutes.
Sounds good.
I'll try to be there. No guarantees, but I just got a text message. I got to get prepared. Got somebody bringing the guitar over for me to
Ooh,
restrain.
future projects. Cash on the side, I hope.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So y'all have a good one. I appreciate you letting me come
All right.
on. I've had a blast.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciated it too, and I had fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Jana's popping in saying
Hi,
goodbye.
bye, Janet.
Hi. Bye.
Bye bye.
We'll see you later.
All right, we'll see you.
All right.
We'll meet you on Jim's channel then.
All right. Later, y'all.
All right, I might be back for a few minutes just to
What was
add
that?
you as a moderator. I
You
said
what?
I might add you. I might go live for just a few minutes to add you as a moderator.
Oh, okay.
We'll see. All right, I'm gonna jump off here so you can say goodbye, and I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, we'll see. We'll meet you on Jim's channel.
Bye bye.
All right, and this is going to conclude Taper John. Hope you enjoyed this. Let's hope this turns out okay. This is going to be a future thing. We have the Saturday morning wake and bake program where we strictly, playing music, and we chat in the chat room here, and that's using Streamlabs. On Sundays, I want to bring music on over, and also cross platform with the YouTubers. So with our little YouTube community and some music, we're going to use StreamYard, and we'll do like we did today, a little bit of interaction with each other, hang out, play some music down low, and go with the flow. And it's also questions, answers, hangout. You never really know what we're going to talk about, but there's also a lot of useful information as well being passed between us. We learn from each other. That's pretty much what it is. Even though some people are droners, some people are tapers and music lovers like me, there's other people out there who just vlog. There's other people who specialize in their niche in everything from beauty products to technical drywall stuff, anything. So we all collaborate with each other. We all meet up in different chat rooms, in different channels. So we're bringing a little bit to Taper John as well. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. You never know when I'm going to go live. You never know who I'm going to go live with, which band or which music we're going to hear. So subscribe or not is your choice, up to you. Okay? You might miss something or you might not, but you won't know for sure. So see you later. More to come. Till next time.
Bye, everybody.